Joe Gaming Girly here. Yeah, I played Tormented Souls. Oh my god, this game is my favourite. So good. Yeah, Tormented Souls. Classic survival horror is back with this game. Yes. Inspired by the original Resident Evil, Alone in the Dark, and just inspired by those classic true survival horrors. Very much like the mid to late 90s survival horror games, the story centers around Caroline, a young woman who receives a mysterious photo of twin girls in the mail. Explore the terrifying halls of an abandoned mansion turned hospital, hunt for the missing twins. And that's all I'm going to say about the story, because I don't want to ruin it. But that's her goal, to try and find the missing twins. And oh my god, this game is everything that I love about true survival horror. Everything that I keep going on about true survival horrors is in this game. I was, after playing Village, and I was kind of like, true survival horror's dead. Yeah, they're just more sort of action, horror themed adventure type games these days. They're not really true survival horrors, and I was feeling like, oh, my favourite genre is dead until this game came out, and it ticks every single box that I love about true survival horror games. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. It took me about 10 hours to play, but I'm sure people have beaten it a lot quicker. But that's because I was looking at everything and I was reading every note and diary. And yeah, notes, diaries, like the classic Resident Evils. You have tape reels in this game instead of the ink ribbons in Resident Evil. And there's not many of them, so you can't just save willy-nilly. Like every single turn you take, you can save. You can't do that in this game. You really, yeah. You got to preserve that, and you got to preserve your ammo because you don't have a huge amount of that either. To take down the enemies. The enemies were tricky at first, but once you know how, it's pretty much plain sailing. You get bigger and better weapons anyway, eventually, but and that makes it a lot easier. But yeah, I found, like, shooting them a couple of times with the nail gun and getting the old crowbar and just get them till they're down, yeah, just swapping between, your weapons to your sort of, is it melee weapons, I guess, like blunt weapons, I guess. Yeah, combination of that is great, and it preserves your ammo, so definitely recommend doing that if you want to savour up some ammo. Yeah, I absolutely love the puzzles in this game. Amazing. They were the best puzzles. They weren't easy, but they weren't too hard. I absolutely enjoyed them. There was one that made me go mad, but I think I understand it now, so that's cool. I just absolutely loved it, and I didn't mind dying and replaying it because I was like preserving my tape reel. So I played about, I don't know, like an hour and a half, and then I died, and I was like, oh, I haven't saved. Like I've done like an hour and a half gameplay and I haven't saved. Oh, I got to do all that again. But I honestly didn't mind. I absolutely loved it. And I really want to play it again. I honestly do. It's just everything I love about. Definitely love this game. This is probably one of my most favourite games that I've played in a long while. It really reminds me of back in the day, like PS1, PS2, true survival horror games. There's so many, I remember, and I was just getting them all because I absolutely love that genre of games, and I do feel like there's less and less of them. But hopefully, more indie games being made, or hopefully they sort of tend to make more of these games. Like, I don't think Resident Evil will ever be a true survival horror ever again. I think it will always be an action horror themed game, going forward, um, which, I mean, it's okay, I guess, going into it with that mind that it's going to be an action game. Then it would be enjoyable, but it's not my sort of thing. I love my true survival horrors, but hopefully there would be more like this game. I absolutely enjoyed it. I keep saying that. I don't know what else to say so about it. Other than please play this game. It's so good. So good. It's my favourite game. I'm actually going to get a physical copy of this. That's how much I love this game. There's definitely some scary moments within this. The monsters, the designs of the monsters were amazing. I just can't go, what is that? It's just, it was brilliant. And every single puzzle was just so clever and interesting, and I just wanted to carry on and on. I couldn't get off it. I was absolutely. No, I'll play a couple more hours, and before I know it, I'm like, whoa, the time. I love it when a game does that. Yeah, the environments, the mansion. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Um, Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And the music. There's music in this game, like the old survival horrors, and I just love the music in this game. Adds to the atmosphere. Does not take away from the horror. So good. And the end boss was very interesting. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. Yeah, it's just all the enemies are very interesting within this game. Yeah, never a dull moment. Absolutely, fully enjoyed this game. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Just please check this game out. It's so good. Um, that's my thoughts on this. I probably have more, but I'm not good at these videos, and it just doesn't come out. I just absolutely, yes, this game perfect to me for me. Be it a huge fan of proper true survival horror. If you're into that, definitely check this out. Thanks for watching.